22. Now today, we're not exactly going to be making a video with my mates, like Cat and Viper and whatnot. Today, I'm actually just going to be finishing up the last of things I'm going to be doing while playing Destiny 2. Because literally, I'm not going to lie, this main live stream that I'm going to be playing right now is just going to be kind of a rant for what could have been 10 times better, the content and the delivery of Guardian games. Is we all gotta agree, Guardian games is more of a bounty fest than anything else. And as you can clearly see, out of all the bounties and achievements I've accomplished tonight, this is the last thing I gotta do. And I'm not the proudest of that. I'm not happy with the fact that the last thing I need is bounties. And don't get me wrong, I'm not exactly the happiest on this emblem very specifically. I'm not the most prideful about it. I'm not going to grab and say, I did this. Most emblems I wouldn't exactly be like that, unless it was like, I don't know, Crucible related. I love Crucible related stuff. I'm a Crucible main. Most likely, obviously, Dawning. I love Dawning. Dawning, Festival of the Lost, and obviously other things. Especially the Revelry. Revelry last year? Revelry was fun. Now, don't get me wrong, it was a bit repetitive to just bring us back to the Infinite Forest and say, it's the Verdant Forest. It kind of was just, you know, that just like, oh, yay, quote-unquote new content, which really isn't new. I was always 50-50 about freaking the Verdant Forest, but honestly, as I played it, I have to admit, was it repetitive? Yes. Was it the best idea? God, no. But I do have to admit, I do appreciate the lengths that Bungie went to at the very least, make the Verdant Forest feel, at the very least, a little bit different from the Haunted Forest in October and Halloween. Again, this video is going to be mostly a rant, and for those of you who don't know, I actually play on console, which is why this is probably going to take so bloody long. But mainly, this rant is just going to be me about what they could have done to make Trials, basically the entire idea of Season of the Worthy. Because Season of the Worthy, as it is, has been nothing more than a massive, and I mean massive, bloody bounty simulation. It's just basically been wake up, grab the bounties, and afterwards do whatever you want. It's not exactly the most thrilling of things. Like, this season, I've never wanted to get a title that sounds even cooler. Like, don't get me wrong, when they came out with the Undying title, loved it, and I'm happy that I got it. Same with Savior. But the almighty title, as much as I want it, the chances of me actually getting this bloody thing are slim to none, very specifically because of the Seraph Tower public events, which is very much just a horrible idea in general, because all they did was just amp up the difficulty of something that most people didn't really care about, and to the people who didn't know what to do, that was already plenty difficult. As for the Lost Sectors on IO, I've actually just been incredibly lazy. I know I need to get those done. I don't know why, I've just been lazy. Same thing for the bunkers, but then again, the bunkers haven't exactly been my top priority of everything. They haven't exactly been, like, my number one must-go-to thing. Oh, heavens no. Heavens no. Not exactly my top priority thing. Again, nothing against the bunkers. I actually like the idea of the bunkers. Cursebreaker? Yeah, you're not wrong. Frickin' Cursebreaker. What was that? I don't recall Cursebreaker. Like, I like the idea of the Almighty, because how many times a day are you called the Almighty? Or even at that, if you're an anime fan, just kick out the Y. You're All Might. I'm trying to see if I can go for Harbinger. Again, been incredibly lazy about that. This is nice. This is nice. I like this. Anyways, back to what I was going to do and say. Mainly just the bounty grind. The final bounty grind I'm going to do for this date. Like, literally, tomorrow is going to be the last day of Guardian games. And thankfully... Oh, Cursebreaker's the Dream City tile. Okay, that's not bad. I kind of like that. Oh, yay. Yeah, thank God I actually don't need to do these anymore. Kind of happy about that. Forges and Gambit. Forges and Gambit. I'm not gonna lie, I did like the idea of the fact that we had to go back and deal with the Forges. Bounties, do you mind telling me what you are? Has Code of the Striker, Code of the Earthshaker, Code of the Juggernaut defeat 10 combatants or 3 guardians with a single fist of havoc.
Wonderful.
Now you're talking my lingo. We in the lead again? Dude, we were never out of the lead. We've literally been... Titans have been in the lead forever. Sultan Titans lands blows with your suppressor grenade. Okay. The heck? Defeat Hunters, Warlocks, or... Hunters and Warlocks and Gambit are in the Crucible?
Why not?
Okay. Let me see. A Code of the Protector. Oh, yay.
Right.
Murder me.
I love it.
I don't know why people have actually been telling me that Titans have lost the lead before. Guys, we've been in the lead the entire time. Don't believe me? Look down here. This actually keeps track of every single day of Guardian games. There hasn't been a day that we've lost. Well, I mean, except for freaking day 1. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. As I'm dealing with the bounty grind, kind of explaining what sucks about it, because it really is just a repetitive thing that no one likes about video games. Like, even in COD, they have the bounty grind and the endless loot grind that you can just, like, make your cosmetics better for the game. Again, though, it's not awesome to say that, yeah, let's just freaking do this 24/7. Let's always just make an event after bounties and looting and loot and all that crap. Like, that's kind of why I a little deter away from COD, because it's just the multiplayer, and I have nothing wrong with multiplayer. I, myself, love multiplayer. I love the Crucible. Even though the Crucible is beyond jacked the frick up. I love Crucible. I can't argue about that, and I won't argue about that. It's really awesome. However, I'm not gonna lie, this entire thing has been kind of a weird fluke as it is. Like, literally, Guardian games since day 1, everyone thought Hunters was gonna win. And then, clearly, as we see down here, since then, Titans have been in the lead. And trust me, Titans have gotten a fair share of whiplash. I'm not gonna lie. Like, literally, day 2 or day 3 of Guardian games, I'm gonna be dead honest. I was on the Destiny 2 Amino app, because I'm actually on the Amino app to make sure I can get updates on trials and what the loot is for the week, and is and what he's gonna have. Because the Destiny app, shut up, Eva, I love you, but please be quiet, I'm trying to make a video here. But, for the time being, because the Destiny app actually doesn't tell you where Zur is. It'll tell you the loot, thankfully, but it doesn't tell you where he is. Which kind of sucks a little bit. 50-50? Yes, no? Say yay or nay? Yay or nay?
Any questions, dear?
Literally, day 2 or day 3 of Guardian games, where we're in the lead. Where Titans were in the lead for freaking I don't know. Titans were in the lead. Like, literally, Hunters were dead in last. Warlocks were almost bucketing with Hunters. Like, Hunters actually could have surpassed Warlocks if they gave a crap. It was terrifying because literally I was on the Amino app and I was checking down the scrolls looking for some trial scrap, and I noticed that there's just one post. There's just one post that basically says avoid supers, arc grenades, arc supers. Got it. I'm just gonna do these bounties until freaking it says I'm done. I get into the post because it says something's fishy here, and it was just a picture of Titans being in the lead. I was like, well, yeah, you guys call us crayon eaters. Do you have idea how insulting that is? This is payback, suckers. So I'm enjoying the fact that Titans are the winning, because I legit think that this whole thing was legit, and when Bungo announced it, I was like, yeah, this is legit. Screw all of y'all that don't think so. Ha ha ha. However, we're gonna head to Thieves Landing for this, just because why the frick not. We're gonna head to Thieves Landing for the endless loot grind. Oh, yay. But, I look into the post, and again, it was just like, this seems fishy, and I started scrolling down to the comments. It was weird, because the first couple of comments were like, you know, the comments you see every day in normal things. I'm gonna go with bygones, and, actually, you know what? Yeah, let me keep my mount up. I look at the comments, and they're the kind of expected comments. Like, you look at them and say, just some weirdos talking about this. Oh, and then there's the people that are just like, oh, Hunters should be winning because fact. And then they're just like, you know, you see the comments you heard of. You see the comments like, that is weird. Anyways, whatever. Like, you see the random comments that just, like, the first couple of comments, like, yeah, that is weird. Titans should be winning. Hunters have more players. And then there's the one guy that's like, I think Warlocks should be winning. We don't really have much for going on for them. It's, honestly, I would love it if Warlocks won this event. Dead honest. I would love it if Warlocks somehow got in first place. No offense to Titans, but literally Titans are overpowered and broken as it is. Warlocks are the definition of what we call balanced. And that's not to be some form of insult. They're both PvP and PvE balanced. And I love that about them. I need suppressor grenades before... I need suppressor grenades before I get screwed up. Oh, yay. But it's just the one thing that a lot of people were thinking that this was fishy and that Titans were hacking. And a lot of people did find out that some Titans were quote-unquote cheating by just, you know, deleting their account and then starting all the way back over again just to redo Bloody Medals. Bungie did the research. Bungie bloody did the research that there are people doing this. Yes. Can they track this? Yes, they actually can. The problem is the number of people doing this is so freakishly low that they can't do anything about it. It's literally just like, huh, you're right. 30 people have been doing this. Oh, well. And I know people are just like, Bungo, you gotta do something about this. Well, you're not wrong. Bungie should do something about it, but out of the hundreds of thousands of... Oof, really? Out of the hundreds of... Ignore my constant back and forth. Out of the hundreds and thousands of players that play Destiny 2, exclude the people that just drop-kick themselves out of the game, you gotta admit, when you're told that, let's say, out of 1 million people that play this game, 30 to 25 are quote-unquote cheating in the Guardian games by deleting their character and whatnot, it's just 30 people. It's not, honestly, going to be that big of a problem. Like, yeah, it's a problem, but again, you're saying that people should delete their characters and start all the way back over again. You are funny. I don't know where the frick I'm going. I was reading the comments and I went blind for a second there. Okay. Titans have easier builds to make? Oh. Yeah. More or less. Honestly, Titans are overpowered. Me and my friends all talk about this. Warlocks are balanced because PvE, perfect. You can use them in raids for damage types and for, like, not exactly bubble, but because of their Well of Radiance, they're just super, super helpful. What up, suckers? Hiya! Oh, that failed. Hiya! 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 Get back here, scumbag. Hi! I said get back here. Hiya! The thing is that Titans, we are built for destroying things, being at the front line. When you hear a Titan on the battlegrounds, you honestly predicted that. You're just like, oh, that's not enough. That's not nothing out of the normal. That's perfectly fine. Press grenade. Okay. That was horrible. Get to kill some guys. That was horrible. But, yeah, a lot of people have just basically stating that this is really unfair. Titans are overpowered. Why are they winning this? Well, honestly, they fact-checked this. Titans are just overhauling on the bounties and the freaking medals and whatnot. Frickin' you call us crayon eaters. This is what you guys get for calling us crayon eaters. It's not our fault. Y'all struck first with the harmful insult. Now, I will admit some Titans. You gotta admit, us Titans are just a little bit BS. Don't believe me? One punch hits, shield pass, shoulder charge, hammer strike. Literally, just those by itself, you already kind of hate Titans. Because you're just like, I like Titans. They're fun to play as, and they're fun to fight up against. What do you hate them? One punch melee ability? Oh, yeah, I kind of hate them in the Crucible. Just a little bit, especially when they do that. Like, when you hear people talk about Titans and their one-punch melee abilities, you hate them. When you hear Titans with their one-eyed mask, you hate them. When you hear Titans who practically fly around the place, crouch walk with one-eyed mask, shotguns, and a one-punch ability, oh, you hate them. There's no doubt about that. Titans, if to a certain build, are overpowered. Unlike Warlocks, where they could be freaking manageable and PvE and PvP wise. Hunters, I would like to say, if you want to get a good Hunter build, you definitely have to be skilled. Unfortunately, not a lot of Hunters are just participating in the events. Which gets me back to that story about when I was on the amino posts. Again, second day, third day, whatever the case was, I was just on amino, you know, looking at some of the stuff, trying to figure out what the flawless trap was for this week. Just trying to have fun. I see the posts, and I look down on the comments. Some of them were the normal things. It's like, I think Warlocks should be winning. Well, good for Titans, I guess. I mean, they ain't doing half bad. But that was just the first couple of, like, expected comments. Like, you start looking down, and you just see, you know, the normal comments. Nothing that's too harsh, too angry, too anything like that. And then I started going down the long list of comments, and all of a sudden, it started getting a little graphic. Like, these things were slowly turning into homicide, terrorist bomb threats. And I'm gonna be dead honest, I was just a little scared for the Titan race in freaking, I killed myself. I was a little scared for the Titan race in bloody Destiny 2, because you gotta admit, this was just a simple amino post, but a lot of people were threatening, just like, this is BS. Like, you scroll down from the normal comments, and all of a sudden you find all the brats out there. You find all the freaking Hunter and Warlock brats that are just like, man, Titans suck. They shouldn't even be playing in this. Why can't Warlocks and Hunters just have this event, man? Titans just don't deserve this. Like, I kept scrolling down, and I just found a lot of that crap. I just found a lot of people just saying, man, Titans are BS. We shouldn't be playing this for crap. And I was just like, okay, I guess. But the comments kept going on. Like, I scrolled down from the predictables to, like, the bratty, snobbish, semi-rude, like, very rude comments. I scrolled down just a little bit more. Crap, I found terrorist homicide threats in the comments. I was just like, Titans better not win this, bungo. Otherwise, there's gonna be a bomb in your place. Like, I kept reading this crap. I was like, holy crap. People are threatening to kill someone else. People are threatening to murder one another just for the freaking sake of Guardian games. Like, honestly, I was just like, holy crap. Us Titans should be scared. People are threatening 1/3 of the Destiny population. Oh, yeah, we should be freaking scared, all right. Good God, if we ain't scared, I don't know what we are. A god? Nah. Okay, let me see. Sentinel suppressor grenade. Oh, sick! I just need 2 more kills. Yeah, but that was just the first couple of days. That was like day 2 or day 3 or some crap like that. Guardian games. I checked back up on Saturday or Sunday. Both those posts were gone. I wonder why. But both those posts were gone. Probably because of very specific terrorist threats being reported to the amino officers? Question mark? Yeah, question mark there. However, I will not lie. I did see a new post that it wasn't exactly rude. It was more or less just ridiculously funny and how stupid it was. I read the post, and it was literally people saying that we gotta revolt up against this BS. The fact that Titans are winning should not be happening. Hunters and Warlocks and Titans Titans that agree that this should not be happening, go to literally that monument thing that's in the tower, and that freaking, I don't know, what is that new pose that they have? That new bloody emote? It's in the store. I'm gonna show it up, obviously. Freaking, I don't know. It was the it was that one emote where they post out their flags, and they were gonna stand in front of that thing. They were gonna hold an in-game online protest. Yeah, represent. They were gonna put on an in-game online protest. Just say that, Bungie, this isn't fair. You need to stop. And I'm not gonna lie, I was laughing so hard. First of all, you're hosting an in-game protest for a community event that Bungie has already explained how it works. So you guys just don't like the fact that you're losing anyways. Not gonna lie, the community was turning on itself for a little bit there, and gotta admit, I was very scared. Very scared for Titans, because we were receiving a lot of backlash, a lot of insults and comments. Like, there were so many times where I played a simple game of Rumble, and I was going in with, like, a freaking Bygones and Recluse or Luna's Howl. Like, literally, guns you don't see nowadays. Like, how many times do you go into Crucible with a pulse rifle and a submachine gun? No autos, no freaking no autos, no SMGs, no shotties, no crap like that. How many times do you go in there and you're just automatically you're getting trash talked by someone else in the game with you just because you're a Titan? Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, it was not going out well. Playing Crucible was not pretty anymore. It was just the community was slowly turning in on itself, and I was just like, this is probably not a good move to be made. Yeah. Not to mention, everyone's pretty much getting a little bit prickly about the game. Everyone's getting very prickly about Destiny 2. The Season of the Worthy, Trials of Osiris is a complete burning ship. Trials of Osiris at this point is freaking the Titanic. It did not go out the way they anticipated it would. Really is not. Thank you for that. Trials of Osiris is literally just like, I can't even describe it. It's not that good. I can't describe it while I'm getting shot at, but you know what? Whatever. Trials of Osiris basically supposed to be that pinnacle reward. And not gonna lie, for those of us who used the BS cheese tactics, it was their pinnacle reward. It was that reward that made me feel like, man, I just went into a game with nothing but Bastion and Hard Light. We went easy, flawless, and man, me and my friends had a lot of fun. Okay, what about all the friends of yours that you kind of screwed over in the process with your cheese tactics that murdered everyone easily? Not gonna lie, did not go out well. Trials of Osiris is, there's a lot of ways that people state Trials should be fixed, but I'm not gonna lie, the way that they did Trials was, it's light-based. There's just a lot to it and a lot about it that's just broken as it is. Like, don't get me wrong, what Bungie wants, that 3, 5, 7 crap, I can respect that. I can respect that. Like, if they're not gonna make it so that win or lose, you get loot at the game. If they want Trials of Osiris and Destiny 2 to be different, I can respect that. I can respect that. I like the whole 3-5-7 crap. However, there's a lot of people that are complaining because they can't get to 3 wins. Like, the first weekend I played Trials, made it to 3 wins. How? I found a lot of randos online. I got the scout rifle, and I'm not gonna lie, whew, I was not freaking happy to hear that the first 3-win thing was the scout. This was before people found out Hard Light was the meta, and I'm not gonna lie, not happy with that crap. Not happy. There's a lot of ways you can fix it. For example, freaking Trials is it's light level based, which understandably that is how it was back in Destiny 1. No problem against that. But there's a lot of people that are power level 1000 going up against 960s, and somehow the gap between that is so powerful that if you have an auto rifle, any form of auto rifle, you're basically shredding through people of 960 light level. And it makes no sense. It really isn't. Like, somehow the power level gap in Iron Banner is actually 10 times more fair than freaking Trials, and it's so weird. It is such nonchalant BS. It makes no sense. Okay, arc supers, arc kills, solar supers, nice. Solar nade. Ah, frick, I need a defensive strike. God dang it, I hate that. I hate that melee ability with a burning passion. Okay. That's the last thing I need for the Void subclass, and then I'm gonna play it. Again, if they want to keep the 357 crap, I respect that, and I'm fine with that. But again, the fact that they made this crap connection-based, and they didn't have anything to do with the Trials of Osiris card by itself, that is BS. Because a lot of people, such as myself, have gone up against people that have already gone flawless for like the 3rd time in a row with Hard Light, Bastion, and all that crap. Like, they've gone flawless legitimately. Their tactic, I question big time. Their tactic, I definitely question. But they have gone flawless, and they're facing up against people that are on their 2nd, 3rd. Maybe they haven't even won a single game, and they're going up against people who have gone flawless before, just farming the crap. It's not the smartest move, Bungo. Like, at least the connection-based. If you want to make it skill-based, I would prefer you make it skill-based, because to be dead honest, skill-based would actually make the game 10 times better. Like, if you keep Destiny 2's Trials of Osiris where it is, but you make it skill-based and not connection-based gaming, a lot of people will come back. It will still definitely be BS. Don't get me wrong. Trials of Osiris, if you just make that one small difference, it will definitely be BS. But at the very least, it will be more fair. The heck? It's a black screen for you. Try refreshing. Everything's fine on my end. Literally, I am watching my own stream. Everything's okay here. Anyways, though, just Season of the Worthy has been nothing more than massive bounty grind. For the bunkers, which I'm not gonna lie, I like the bunker idea. I would love if we could keep at least a bunker, like have it our own personal man cave. I know for a fact that ain't gonna happen. Still, though, just thinking positive to say the least. Okay, I gotta find a way to get my melee back quicker, because I'm not gonna lie, I need like, what, 6 more kills with this melee, and that crap's gonna take a while. Goody gumdrops. Actually, you know what, one sec. I'm gonna get away from this heroic music, because it's filling up my headset a little bit. A little too much than I prefer. Right here, yep. Gonna get away from the music and take a nice sip of Coca-Cola. Ah, that's so much better. Okay. That's all I needed. That is all I needed. Die! I had to make it this melee ability of all things to it. It could not have been anything else, for the love of God. Weird. The bounties for... I'm not gonna lie that to say the least, the bounties for Guardian games, dead honest. These bounties are, above all else, the most interesting and the most weirdest I've ever seen. For example, one of them is get long-range kills with your shield as a Titan. Some of them might make sense of, like get, you know, super kills with your arc subclass, void subclass. Certain grenade kills, understandable. A little out of the ordinary, and I like that. The fact that one of these bloody things, the fact that literally one of these bounties, you have to get kills with a shield from long range. I don't even have that bounty, but I've dealt with that crap before. It is the weirdest and most frustrating bounty ever, because it does not define long. And I mean that. There have been times where I've killed ads, the ads that spawn in that little puddle crate all the way over there, with my shield all the way over here, and it did not count. Like, you would count 2 or 3 of them, but out of the 10, the 15 that I would kill, didn't count. That is BS. That, my guy, is just straight up malarkey. Baloney. Balagna. It's weird, but I'm not gonna lie, other than those, very specifically, those bounties, I'm fine with Guardian games. I like it. It's a good event. Gave us a nice pinnacle reward. Kind of. I'm not even talking about Heir Apparent. I love Heir Apparent, though. I'm not gonna lie. I love Heir Apparent. Every time I get that gun started up, I feel like freaking BFG Division needs to start playing in the background. Dunna! 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 That's not BFG Division, but whatever. Get back here! There we go. It's weird. Season of the Worthy, the bounties, I'm not gonna lie, I do enjoy the bounties for Season of the Worthy. Very specifically because, that's the wrong way. Very specifically because most of them are just basically like, oh, you can either get a specific number of kills of Cabal, or you can go in the Crucible and do this. Like, literally, Season of the Worthy, I'm not happy the fact that it's a bounty grind, but I am happy, to say the least, that the bounties are just like, you don't have to do Crucible. You don't have to do Gambit. You could do one or the other, or both if you wanted to. Like, it's not bad. It's nice. It's really nice. Yeah, screw it. I'm in a killing mood. Let's murder everything I see. Woo! Hello and welcome to the stream. No, die. At whomever's viewing. No longer going to be getting some sleep, my good friend. Why is that? Oh, frick. Die quickly for the love of God. Hello, I have a sword with your name on it. Ah, that's fun. Hola. Pablo. Hola, Maita. Mind if I just go Japanese and Mexican on you? Who the frick is behind me? How did you survive? How did you... You know what? Not even gonna question that. Not even gonna question that. Not gonna question, not gonna do crap. Just gonna frickin'... Just gonna grab my loot and walk away like I have my sanity. By the way, I don't have my sanity. I lost it the first time I played Portal. Ah, good times. Very good times. Yeah, I hope you'll be able to play with me soon, Dead. Honestly, I still am anticipating for us to get that 1v1 in Dead by Daylight soon. I literally made the freaking, what do you want to call it? Wallpaper for the video? Freaking whatever you want to call it? Thumbnail? Yeah, I already made the thumbnail, so regardless if I play with you or if I just go into Dead by Daylight with Colony saying, stabby stab stab, either way, that's pretty much all I'm going to do. But yeah, Season of the Worthy is just unworthy. This entire video, this 30-minute video so far is going to be nothing more than a complaint about how unworthy it is. And don't get me wrong, I like the story of Season of the Unworthy. I like the fact that we're going to be shooting down the Almighty. And especially the environmental storytelling. Like, I'm going to be dead honest. Bungo hasn't done this much environmental storytelling in God knows how long. And it's awesome! There are times where I look up at the moon and I actually see the Almighty. I'm just like, oh, yeah, that's a bit scary. That's scary, my guy. I'm scared. Feel my Captain America shield, dude. I'm not gonna get all of them. No! Ah, frick. Well, hey, you know what? Grenade hit him in the groin. I'm fine with that. Grenade in the groin, grenade in the groin. Hey, 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 yeah. Grenade in the groin. Trials is not what we expected. The bounties on Trials, I'm not gonna lie. No one's playing Trials anymore. No one's playing Trials anymore. Except for me. Well, for me on specific days. For me on specific days. Like, literally, this weekend, where Javelin 4 is the map, oh, I'm all over Trials at that point. Like, seriously, Javelin 4 is a sniper's map. And, yeah, an auto map at the same time. But still, I've played Javelin 4 too many times to say that it is a good map. Like, even in Rumble, you can't go into Javelin 4 and feel like, I'm going to get shotgunned around the corner, aren't I? You don't feel like you're going to play Javelin 4 and you feel like, I'm going to get boned because of the map. Hey! Fist of Defiance is done! Thank God! I mean, it's an easy bounty to deal with. It's an easy bounty to deal with, and hopefully it's going to be the last few bounties I'm going to be dealing with tonight. I'm at 91%. This entire video is just going to be me ranting about Guardian Games, Season of the Worthy, Trials, which I have been doing for a while now. Trials sucks. The loot in it is not bad. I like the loots. I'm fine with the system of how they did things, the 357 crap. Perfectly fine with it, but again, just the fact that it's not... Just the fact that it's not light level, not light level based. God, not light level based. The fact that it's not skill based is just what makes the game so hard. Because you play it and it's just like, well, now what? I'm going up against people who've been flawless before. How can I compete? Like, it's a painful thing. It really is. And don't get me wrong, Destiny 2 needed Trials. Like, I will agree on that for a fat fact. Destiny 2 needed the crap out of Trials. Loot setup, I'm kind of fine with the loot setup. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm not happy that we're not getting loot. I would have preferred that if we did get loot, say from losing or winning games, if we got loot, like, regardless from losing or winning games, that would have been nice. But the 357 loadout, I'm fine with that. Like, I'm fine with, like, at 3 wins, I'll guaranteed get a god roll helmet. Or not maybe a god roll helmet, but like Xur, he'll give out specific rolled weapons. Like, that's not bad. I think that's a good idea. The loot setup I'm kind of 50-50 about, but you know what? I don't got that big of an issue with it. I'm chill with it. I'm friggin' chill with it. Not bad. I'm gonna be rolling my Sunbreaker title, my Sunbreaker thing right now. Is there a flag nearby, please? Flag? Oh, sick. I head to Sork's Cut real quick. Get myself the flag. And while I'm doing that, might as well check the bounties I got. I keep going back and forth between bounties to make sure I have Fist of Havoc. Okay. The Hunters and Warlocks. I'm gonna see if I can get all these done without needing Hunters and Warlocks. Defeat target with solar grenades. Solar Super, Solar Grenade, and what looks to be like a crap ton of Fist of Havoc. Ride the bull! Ride in the bull! Again, I'm not gonna lie. Just Trials. Do we need it? Yes. Am I happy that Saint 14 is the guy narrating Trials? Oh God, yes. Saint 14 as Trials? Oh, yes. That's all I wanted for Christmas. And ain't even Christmas. So I can cross that off my gift list. I'm not gonna lie though, do they need to update it? Like, what they're doing next season is acceptable to say the least. Like, what they're doing next season with, like, the bounty, you do the bounty and you'll get the loot piece that's at 3 wins, 5 wins, 7 wins, whatever the case being. I'm fine with that. Because at the very least, that does mean I can at least get the arms, get the chest, get the legs, and whatnot. Like, it's at the very least a reasonable and good deal. Yeah, people exploiting. Like, oh come on! I literally leapt to get a flag for the love of God. God, for the love of Christ! I literally leapt to get a flag. Well, okay, whatever the case being. Yeah, people exploiting is definitely going to be an issue. But then again, Destiny 2 is an RNG game. It's literally just like, you gotta either have a good loadout, a good roll or whatever, or you just aren't going to do the best of the best of the best in Crucible. I mean, take me for example. I'm pretty okay in Crucible, but when it comes to like using the exploits, I suck at that point. I'm pretty good as it is, but when I go up against people using the exploits and they're 10 times better than me, I can't beat them at that point. Like, literally just like, oh well, I had fun. Grenade? Yeah, definitely grenade. Okay, did not kill a lot of people with that nade, so I'm probably gonna pop my super here as well. Yep, might as well. The heck? I love Burning Maul. Burning Maul's a fun super. Just because it's a giant freaking hammer. Oh, I saw you. I saw you. Hiding from me. Hiding from me? Hiding from me? Ain't nobody hiding from Legendary. Well, maybe you might want to hide from me after I almost kill myself. But you know what? Potato but freaking Tato. But honestly, Trials, like the new loots, I love it. I'm liking the weapons, the armor, everything about Trials, the idea of it. I'm loving it. Just how they did Trials is always just 50-50 for me. And there's plenty of ways, like a lot of people have found ways that can make Trials better. So most likely me not being like a #1 freaking Destiny 2 YouTuber, it's more or less just like dude, these would be amazing comments. Why has no one else heard about you? Because I'm small. Like, if you ask Lucky who's the legendary Reed, that pipsqueak that kind of knows what he's talking about in Crucible, yeah, I heard of him. God, no. Lucky don't know about me. Lucky ain't never gonna know about me. I'm a small, dead-end YouTube channel that has a dead career. But hey, whatever the case be. Dad, I noticed you are... Dad, I do keep noticing that you do keep putting up comments and whatnot. Unfortunately, because I'm trying to get the bounties knocked out, not in a rude way, but I'm not exactly noticing them. Like, it's hard to read and shoot things at the same time. Where'd my thing go? Why is my... Okay. God dang it. Okay. Where's my moats? I need my moats. Me moots. Sick. I'm not gonna lie, I love those type of hammer trick shots. There are so many times where I actually like shoot someone, miss with my mountaintop in Crucible. I throw my hammer, but instead of hitting them like I thought it would hit the wall behind them and ricochet back into them. I'm sorry, I love those type of trick shots. It's completely on accident, but it works out so perfectly. It's awesome. Just because of my previous bounty, I actually have no idea if I'm needing to get freaking solar punches or whatnot. Ah. Just die! 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 There we go. That's right, die, pendejo. At the very least, they are working on Trials next season, so I'm not gonna lie. Next season Trials, I am kind of hoping that that does get better. I'm not gonna lie though, the leaks that everyone's having about Destiny 2 is like, oh, this next thing's gonna be involving the darkness, and after that it's gonna lead off to Destiny 3. I love the idea of these leaks, I really, really do. And the fact that Destiny 2 is running out of room, that does make sense. It does make sense. And Bungo, I'm gonna be dead honest. I'm gonna be dead honest for Bungo. The fact that they're still thinking we could do a 3-year, 4-year, 5-year game, I'm sorry, I look at that stuff and I say, that's a great idea. But probably not going to happen because we're running out of room as it is. I love the idea of Bungo going up saying, we're going to make ourselves our own video game. That's going to last for like maybe 10 years. That's a great idea. It ain't going to last long though. You want to know why? Ah, bloody Christ. Okay, time to die. Great idea. Problem is, though, it's just like, it's not going to last long. And that's not to be rude, but the game's running out of room. At least on console, it's running out of room. Very much so on console. PC, you can keep that game up for years on PC, and people would keep buying the DLCs at that point. Yeah, at that point, it'd basically be freaking, what is it? Oh, Night Dead. Hope you have a good night, mate. Maybe we'll freaking game them soon, I hope. I hope. But yeah, freaking the fact that Bungo is still thinking that they can make this a 5-year, 6-year, maybe a 7-year game, it's an interesting idea, it really is. But we all know for a fact that the game is gonna run out of soon. So I have an interesting idea that maybe the fact that they're saying it's going to be a 5-year, 6-year game is all a ruse. Kind of like how the Blair Witch Project was back in like 1990. I can imagine it would be like all a ruse and they're just lying. So that way freaking Destiny 3 really is going to come out. Or they could be doing it like how kind of Destiny 1 and 2 are kind of going on right now. Because literally, you got to think about it. They could just be saying it's going to be a year 4, year 5, year 6 thing, and all it's really going to be is just them just constantly updating the game, nerfing, fixing some things. They're not really adding on DLCs or expansions. We know for a fact they're gonna, but the chances of them, you know, still doing it are more or less like 50-50. Like, I love what Bungie's trying to do. I love the idea that they're trying to not give us a Destiny 3 and put Destiny 3 into Destiny 2. It's a great idea. Just the chances of them actually doing it are chaotic. Chances of them doing are basically just like saying, so what you're meaning to tell me is you're trying to put 3 games in one, even though Xbox is not close to capable of doing that. That's a scary idea. That's a scary and terrifying idea, because that gives us the idea that, well, what if they're going to just let Xbox and PS4 go? Yeah, I gotta get that flag. Frick! No! No! My flag! My flag! Oh, that's a bad idea. That's a bad thing. Is there a flag somewhere else? Jetsam of Saturn. Let's go! Grab the ball! Yeah! And, yeah, it's just... Destiny 2's Season of the Worthy at this point is a mess. And I call it unworthy for a reason. It's a bounty fest. Trials flopped hard on us. Guardian Games is... I'm fine with Guardian Games. Again, it's another bounty grinder, but again, I'm fine with it. I'm fine with it. Destiny 2's seen their best in their poor days. It's always on and off with D2. So I'm fine with how Destiny 2 Guardian Games is ending up. I'm not happy with all the whiplash Titans have gotten, and how Hunters and Warlocks is like, oh, we can brush it off. It's not that bad. I mean, they are just Titans. They're not going to take it to heart. Listen here, you scumbags. We may just be Titans, but that's still 1/3 of the frickin' population right there, my guys. You gotta be a little careful to what you're saying. If you were saying something rude about 1/50th of the population in the entire world, depends. Because if you were just saying something like, oh, I don't like those guys, that's rude, that's a little mean, but that's not bad. Well, it's bad, but it's not that bad. What you guys were saying was as bad as... What you guys were saying to 1/50th of the population was as bad as freaking 1/3 of the population? Oh, you guys are screwed at that point. Oh, at that point, someone's gonna die. Ah, god dang it. I just realized something. I literally went all the way over there for a flag to tap. Even though I need my striker super. And I'm probably going to be going back. Yay. You know, enough about the bad things this season of the Worthy. You do gotta focus on some of the good things. Storytelling isn't that bad. I like the fact that they brought back Ana. I like the fact that they're bringing Rasputin more into the actual game. I love that Rasputin and Zavala are finally mending bonds, even though that was all Zavala's fault in his own case, but, you know, you're funny, no. I ain't gonna do that public event. I just want to get these bounties taken care of so I can finally finish this thing up and say, you know what? That's it for me. That's the Guardian Games. I had fun, Destiny 2. I had fun being a Titan winning. I had fun, but game's over for me. Good night. Great. Before I head back up there, I should really check what bounties I have left. Great. Okay. So I know I have to deal with... I hate myself so much right now. You know what? Doesn't matter. I'm going to deal with these two and see how my progress goes after that. Actually, technically these 3, because that's all I... Most likely these 3 are all I need. One sec. Let me see my progress, because I'm not going to lie. This bounty stuff is not going to be that hard. I'm probably like, what, 97, 98%? Actually, I'm at 96. Ah! Frick. Oh, that's evil. That is evil. Literally called it too. Yeah. Whatever the case. Okay. Yeah, this season's not been going well, but you know what? Whatever the case being. I'm still a huge Destiny fan as it is. I enjoy what I do on Destiny. I have a lot of fun as it is. I mean, for God's sakes, I have Mountaintop and Recluse. And my heavy main is a sword. I can't just say I don't have fun in Destiny. Just back it up with like, oh, Destiny 2 just boring now. I main for everything. And now, apparently, freaking playing the game has gotten in the past, grinding in the game, makes it bored to grind in the future. Can't really say that crap. Like, literally, I have nothing against the game. I'm enjoying the game. My friends are in a different status of that, but whatever the case be. Oh, that worked out 10 times better than I expected it would. Oh, that worked out so much better than I thought it would. Come and get it, Scorn. Come and get it. Yep, yep, yep. I killed Aldrin, and I killed your father. I killed my father. Prepare to die. Imagine that's what every Scorn is saying behind their screeches. You killed my father. You killed my father. You killed my father. Prepare, prepare, prepare to die. You just blow them away with one mountain top launch. Ah, that's funny. Stupid but funny. God bloody. It's almost been an hour. Don't know what else to say. Don't know what else to do. I've just been doing the same thing for God knows how long, complaining about the game I'm playing. Ah! Ah, that's what I get for complaining. Whoop, that's what I get for complaining. Oh well. Huh. Gotta go back, I guess. Titans are winning this. I kind of hope we do, like, just decide to give up and have Warlocks win this, because, again, Warlocks are so balanced, not a lot of people play them. Because you see Warlocks and you're just like, dude, they're powerful, but they're not OP like a Titan, and they're not as fast or agile as, or as freaking, what is the word, frequent, or as skilled and articulated as a hunter. So you just see Warlocks and you look at them and say, dude, we need those on our raid teams, but other than that, you don't see them for much other than that. Crucible, they ain't half bad. Not a lot they can do in Crucible, but they ain't half bad. That's all I need for that. God, if only you were as fast as the solar grenade thing. Yep, that's right. Keep going, keep going, keep going. That's what I'm looking for. Come on, come on. Keep them coming. Keep them coming. My name is Armando, and I come to kill you all. Sounds a little racist because I gave him a Mexican name. Maybe I should not have given them a Mexican name. Okay, went outside the boundaries a little bit. I want my loot. Sick! I don't know why I kept flying back towards it. I just said, I want to die! Fly into the flames. I am bored! It flies, flies off the map. I want content! Vault goes into the vault of content. Oh, yay. It's been an odd season, and I still am looking forward to getting that almighty title. Getting the title, however, is still going to be a pain in the butt. Why? Because I still need to do that Seraph Tower event, and I'm not going to lie, that is going to be literal hell. Because at that point, that Seraph Tower public event is just a pain as it is. I'm going to take a sip, so you're going to hear a lot of silence, probably some from my end. Ah, God, I needed that. Freaking an hour of just me non-stop talking. That will kill your throat right there. My God. Ah, if that doesn't kill your throat, I don't know what does. I love the Tangled Store, and I'm happy my friends did introduce me to the fact that the Scorn the Scorn Lost Sector is just basically filled with ads you can just hurdle and murder at the same, all at once. Love the Tangled Shore. It's a very beautiful place because the environmental storytelling is just like, Oh, this is nice, but why did you have to band a whole bunch of freaking asteroids together? Because we wanted to? I mean, like, you gotta admit, please, when you hear freaking tangled shore, you're not literally imagining an actual tangled shore. It's amazing. It's scary. It's cool. It's nice. It's awesome. Weird and all that jazz. Yeah, this video is gonna be the end of our good old-fashioned what Guardian Games is. Because literally, Guardian Games is just a bounty hunt, and I don't like that. Well, okay. I'm fine with bounty hunts. It gives me something to do, especially since more than half the time, I'm often not working on crap to get my season pass done, which I'm almost finished with it, like freaking whip-de-doo. Yeah, I'm almost done with it, and I'm happy about that. I enjoy grinding for the season pass. This is the only game I would like to say I enjoy grinding for the season pass that I want to get to level 100 at. Don't get me wrong, I still want to grind for Apex Legends season pass, but that crap, I gotta devote too much of my time to that game. Which I got no problem with, but I don't have a lot of time to spend from Apex, Destiny, and whatever else I want to play all on the same day. I want to play other games. I can play other games. I can't grind those other games as often as I grind Destiny 2. And it's kind of the painful greatness about D2. Oh, the lag! My near-death experience I'm having here. Hola, quadruplets. How's it suck? Hi. Right. I think I murdered everyone. I may definitely be wrong. And it may sound incredibly weird to say this, but I think I... No, I didn't! Die! Now I've completely murdered everyone. Okay. Woof. This is what my day's been like. Wake up, do homework, spend time with the family, and then bounty grind. Hey! Okay, I'll only need one more solar grenade. That's seriously not enough for the triumphs? Madre de Dios, how much more do I need? Swear to God, if it's a 99%. Why do I keep calling it 2? That is... Okay, that's evil, but I already know what I need to do. I already know what I need to do. It's literally my last grenade, for the love of God. Oh, that's evil. That's evil. Fortunately, because of the fact that I basically just wake up and my time's already been like, do your homework, spend time with the family, draw, listen to music, read a book, and then about like 8 or 9 o'clock, play video games. Like, I understand that, and I'm fine with it. I am happy that I get at least some time to do what I need to do, and then do what I want to do as well. This whole quarantine thing has basically jacked up the end of my junior high school year, which... yay nay about. A lot of the seniors are upset because this was their final year and that's pretty much it. The way they go out isn't anything memorable. At least not a happy type of memorable. It's just, oh no, that's it. That's our end of the year is the coronavirus. Yay. Yay. Okay. I'll be back for you scumbags in just a moment. Except for that guy with the flame torches that are coming after me. Probably run with him as fast as I can. Wrong button. Okay. God dang it. I don't want to have to play Crucible tonight. I really just want to get this done and call it goodbye. Yes! Oh, show your colors! Frickin' finally! Yeah! Yeah, that's Gambit. Yeah, that's weapons. Oh, I'm gonna collect. Hey, I said I was an idiot. Did I prove myself wrong? Woo! Yeah! Freaking finally! Settle a score. Nice! Of course, I get this, what, 2 days before the event ends, but you know what? Better late than never. Yeah. Don't wanna delete that. Rivalry Resolute. Oh, I want to see that in my default arm. Oh. The frick? Why is it literally red, white, blue, and yellow? Why? What? Of course, my mountaintop looks like a crayon, but what the frick? Why does my armor look like crap? Was there's silver in there? That's a little disappointing. Okay. Rivalry Stoic. Let's see you, my dude. Let us see you. Okay, that's not bad. Some more color. Still the white. Saw that coming. It's still the white. That's not half bad. Well, at the very least, we did get some good stuff out of this. We did get some good stuff. We got a brand new mark, which I'm not going to lie. I did like the mark. The mark's very pretty, very nice, especially for Titans. The Titan mark looks sick. Well, depending on your armor. If your armor is big and bulky. Oh, that's too white. Oh. Oh, that is too white. I don't like it. Frick. Are you basically telling me I did all this grinding for nothing? Great. Well, I mean, I got Heir Apparent, which I'm not gonna lie, this is cool. Again, I feel like Doom Guy every freaking time I run this gun. It's awesome. God, I should have been using this gun for the live stream, for the video. It wouldn't have made that big of a difference, other than grinding that final boss would have been a bit more painful. I'm probably going to stick with this Rivals 3. Don't get me wrong, Settle the Score isn't bad. I'm not the biggest fan of it. I like its marble or freaking granite idea. I do like that. But in retrospect, I am a guy of color, so I'm not going to lie. Probably not going to stick with this for the rest of the guarding games. Actually, you know what? Screw it. It's Season of the Worthy. I'm going to wear the emblem that I'm worthy of. Flawless Empyrean. Yeah, went flawless. There's a story behind that, but for the time being, I don't think I have enough time for that. So, yeah. But, what I do have time for is wishing you all a happy Guardian Games. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you guys are enjoying your stay at home with this coronavirus. And I hope you guys are at the very least understanding that, yes, this season sucked. But it still at least had some good sides to it. Trials is back. Trials sucks, but Trials is gonna get updated. Trials is gonna get updated. There's a lot of crappy things and there's a lot of good things about this, but Trials is back nonetheless. And Saint 14's hosting it. So, yay, nay. 50-50. This season had 50 bad things, 50 good things, so I'd have to say Season of the Worthy is unworthy, but it still brought us stuff that we all have to admit we are happy about. Especially Heir frickin' Apparent. Especially Heir the frickin' Apparent! Yes! Yes! Die quicker! Oh. Oh, frick. Oh well. Yeah. You win some, you lose some. This season is definitely a good lesson for that. I'm definitely gonna be working on my Almighty title, but don't expect any new Destiny 2 videos anytime soon. Unless I'm just playing with the group and we're all having fun with it. You're probably gonna be seeing a lot of those every now and then. Anyways, so Season of the Worthy. 50-50 at this point. This was how frickin' Guardian games suck. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you guys don't forget to like, comment, subscribe for more. And as always, I'll see you Legend of Players next video. Bye-bye!